This is your Ascended Astrology channel, Kathy Reed, and this reading is for the Aries, the month of Aries, which is April, and this is the Leo part of the reading. And so let's start. What I'm going to do is just have you, we're just going to tune to these cards. So I'd like you to either put your hands on your heart or in your lap as we attune, as we bring in the beautiful energies of this Leo reading. We start in the pineal gland. And as the pineal gland is holding the master cell, we're going to feel that master cell start to expand. And as it's expanding, you're feeling that small blue-white light starting to expand in your brain. And as it's expanding in your brain, you're going to watch it move down the spinal column. And as you're moving down the spinal column, before we begin this reading, all of the cells in the body are waking up to hear the message of this reading. And as we're feeling it move down the spinal column, I want you to just allow it to move into your heart space. So you're hearing this reading from the heart space. And then as you're moving back up into the pineal gland, you have activated the evolution technology. The luminous, which is putting a spotlight on everything. Scalar, which is bringing everything into 0 point. And then 33, which is allowing whatever you need from this reading to turn on for you. So now we're just going to start reading the cards as they are laid out. Your first card is the Ace of Wands, and I'm going to hold that card up. This is the Ace of Wands, and it is about that creative spark that's moving into your life right now. And this is a very interesting card because it's paired with the one. And the one is all about new beginnings. And so, where in your life is there something about ready to shift in your life? Because you've got the Ace of Wands and then moving into the shift, which is this really strong card of the one, which is the Wayshore energy. And then what's paired with that is the seven. This is your ability to communicate and listen to the divine because the divine has already invited you to step into this reading. And so, our second card, which is strength, and strength is all about having the courage to move forward with another one. This 28 one is the master level. It's the master level of that Wayshore energy, really bringing in everything that you need to see in order to move forward. And then the card, the frequency card that's paired with that is the five. This card is all about change, freedom, and sovereignty. So it's inviting you into having the courage to move forward with an intention that you've had for a while. And then having that mastery level of bringing that forward and allowing it to come online and then allowing the frequency of change to come in and code and bring in this frequency. Our third card, which is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the spark that's driving this reading, but it's telling you to take that might that Knight of Wands and bring it in outside of programming, because you have the Leo energy, which we're reading. Aries and Leo are very fiery energy. And this 11 is a MasterCard, and it's bringing you and downloading that into your operating system. And then the last card is this 22. The 22 is creator and creation. And so let's just start bringing things together. We have the Ace of Wands, and that whole second support row is one. It's one, it's 28 1, and it's 11. So the energy is supporting you as we're moving forward with this reading. The Ace of Wands is that creative spark of creating something new in your financial and your business sense, bringing the strength in to allow it to unfold and be unwavering about what your intention is. And then the Knight of Wands is bringing that frequency of fire, creator. And so then we move into that second row, which is your sure support row, which is one, starting again, awakening to a new way of looking at something that's going on in your life. It may have been laying there for quite a while, but it's actually awakening for you. And then that one in the mastery level, it's like it's starting to show itself, it's starting to shine. And that 28 is the two, which is communication and bridging into that eight, which is flow. And then it moves down into the one. And then the 11 is mastermind. And that mastermind moves you out of timelines, and it brings you into that space of just that knowingness and turning on the 7, which is the divine messenger, the 5, which is that change, which is you're being invited into, and then the 22, which is becoming the creator and the creation. So this is your reading for now that we've read the cards. Here they are, and you can see how they're working together. You've got support with the frequency, which is the 7, the 5, and the 22, and then moving up into that second row, which is your support row, which is starting over again with a brand new slate, bringing that opening into mastery. And then the 11, which is moving into that space. Because the truth is, the divine has your back, and it's already starting to move into what you want. And we start with the Ace of Wands, which is that creative spark, the strength, it brings in the courage, and then the Knight of Wands, with a little bit of control, brings that in. And when you bring it into response instead of reaction, then it becomes balanced. If you like this reading, my channel is the Ascended Astrology channel, Starseed Continuum. And my mission is anchoring cosmic wisdom into embodied evolution. So until Monday, when we start the week over again with the Virgo energy, we will see you later. So thanks for joining me and for listening to this reading in the Aries season and the Leo. So we'll see you on Monday.